Hi guys, Amanda Brooks, a practicing emergency room physician assistant, coming to you to provide you with information that I think is absolutely vital. So although I was trained by the medical model and have worked in modern medicine for almost 20 years, it's really my hope that I can help all of you to help bridge that gap between modern and alternative medicine. So I'm coming to you live today in hopes of providing you with helpful information that will help you and loved ones if you have heard of Ozempic, semaglutide, Wegovy, these diabetic medications that are now used for weight loss. Okay, I'm a huge advocate for giving the body what it needs to heal itself. I'm a huge advocate for promoting a healthy lifestyle, and again, fueling the body effectively to have the most benefit. Typically, if something's too good to be true, it's probably too good. And so here we are today talking about these drugs that were approved back in 2005 at a much smaller dose for diabetics. Now, obesity is an epidemic, right? The number one cause of death right now still is coronary artery disease. So I'm not denying that if you're morbidly obese, there are really scary things in your future. But why I'm doing this video is because so many of you have 10 to 30 pounds to lose, and you've seen using this drug as a quick fix with no side effects. I want you to open your eyes and I want you to listen to exactly what I tell you in this video. And then I want you to reevaluate your decision, okay? Because every single pharmaceutical that's prescribed has side effects, and sometimes even after FDA approval, these are not known for years down the road. Look at Vioxx. Okay, so your physician that has prescribed you this drug, or who you are planning to go to have this drug prescribed, might not take the time to tell you these things. So here it is. Okay, just first of all, out of the gate, what are these drugs? These are GLP-1 agonists. What exactly does that mean? What it means is it stimulates the pancreas, which is where insulin is produced, to produce more insulin, which helps to decrease the amount of sugar in the blood. So if you're diabetic, you guys are used to the long-term marker of blood glucose known as the A1C, right? Okay, so diabetics that take this medication are seeing a dramatic drop in their A1C. But what they were also seeing is a dramatic weight loss that happened quickly. And so this sparked the interest of society. Are you guys aware that Weight Watchers actually purchased Sequence? This is a telehealth platform that they're using to prescribe these GLP-1 agonists. Again, Wegovy, semaglutide, Ozempic. Okay, so they want to capitalize on the money that is being made with this extremely expensive drug. And again, they're not making us all aware that there are side effects. Okay, so back in 2005, a lower dose of these drugs, it was approved. Okay, but now we're using a much higher dose. Instead of dosing something in micrograms, we're dosing it in milligrams. And instead of dosing it daily, we're dosing it weekly. Okay, so this approval for weight loss was approved by the FDA last year in 2022. But we don't know any long-term effects associated with the megadose that we're administering to patients. Okay, so if you or someone that you know is taking this currently, you're basically an experiment, right? So what this does by stimulating increase in insulin, again, helps your A1C to drop. But you know what it's also doing? It's stimulating the GLP-1 receptors in the central nervous system, which is also making it so you're not hungry. Guys, hunger is a survival mechanism. It's been around forever. We need to use this in the presence of good food to help aid us in a quality life. Okay, so most people that are taking these drugs, they feel nauseated. They don't feel like eating. And so what is this doing? This is promoting a poor eating habit. So what's going to happen to these people long term? Are they going to develop eating disorders? Are they continuing to adhere to the standard American diet, which is high in sugars, refined carbohydrates, oils? Because if you continue to eat like that, since your satiety mechanism is completely thrown off and you feel full all the time, you're going to be consuming a lot less calories, which in turn is going to help you to lose a dramatic amount of weight. But what are you losing for weight? You're losing muscle mass. You're losing very, very important muscle mass. To me, someone who is a firm believer in muscle-centric medicine, muscle keeps us healthy. Our muscle mass also promotes glucose control. So if we're losing muscle mass, it's also promoting the loss of collagen. So people that are taking these medications, they have Ozempic face, right? If we lose collagen, we don't have the fullness in our cheeks anymore. We have that sunken appearance. I don't know about you, but I don't want to look older than I am. So this is contributing to that as well. And what this drug also does is it shrinks our fat cells, but you know what it does? It multiplies them. So this is a drug that you're going to have to be on indefinitely, because if you stopped taking this drug, you're going to gain back all the weight you lost plus more, and you're just going to be even fatter, which what is that going to do to your health? So people aren't looking at it this way. They're looking at it as a quick way to lose weight, and they really need to start looking at the side effects. So yesterday, I looked at a study looking specifically at the side effects of Ozempic, and guess what? The risk of DVT, deep venous thrombosis, which is a blood clot deep in the leg, increased by 266%. Holy, that's dramatic. So are you willing to increase your risk for a blood clot, which means that you are going to be put on blood thinners, which the risks associated with that are a mile long? The risk of diarrhea is 166%. Do you want to spend your days pooping? So again, I'm not saying that no one should take this drug. I'm saying that there are side effects associated with this, and we as a medical community really need to come together and take the time with our patients to talk about increasing protein consumption, increasing vegetable consumption, exercising, increasing lean body muscle mass to help promote glucose control. Okay, so again, these receptors, they're in the pancreas that control insulin. They're in the central nervous system, which is why, we have that feeling of satiety while taking these. But these receptors, these GLP-1 receptors, are also in the kidneys. Kidneys are in charge of our blood pressure, okay? They're also in our lungs. They're in our immune system. So what are the long-term effects associated with taking this drug and turning on these receptors? We don't know. So that's the thing. So in PA school, I learned, hey, listen, don't be the first one to prescribe a medication and don't be the last. So guys, allow others to accumulate data for you before you making this decision. Okay, because this is an extremely expensive drug. And if you start taking it and you lose control of your finances and can no longer afford it, there's that. You're not going to be able to reap the benefits of the weight loss anymore, and you might have a rebound effect. So I really think it's important to go back to the basics and to remember that obesity, although can have a genetic component, doesn't predominantly have a genetic component, which is what I think the mass media is trying to do. They're trying to say there's really no good or bad food choices. Continue to eat what you're eating, just eat less and you'll be fine. That's not true. Guys, that's totally not true. So let's go back to the basics together. Let's start eating healthier. Let's promote a healthy lifestyle so that you can lose the weight, become healthier, and do so without negative side effects associated with this drug and many others. All right, so anyway, I hope that you found this helpful. If you have, like it, share it. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that I can continue to help you and help others. Guys, without education, which is truly power, we're gonna fall away. So take care, guys. Be well. Again, like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.